Palm Beach isn't just Florida's most expensive zip code. It's home to estates so valuable they make $50 million look like pocket change. In fact, the #1 mansion on our list has been estimated to be worth as much as $725 million. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay Tronalone with the Jupiter Group. I'm a local real estate agent, and I also make videos about what it's really like to live here in Palm Beach County. In today's video, we're counting down the 10 most expensive mega mansions in Palm Beach, from estates with presidential history to ocean to lake compounds valued at well over $200 million. Let's kick things off with number 10, a brand new Manalapan estate that sold for $55.5 million and comes with not one, but 2 custom pools. While technically not on Palm Beach Island, Manalapan has become the spillover market for ultra-wealthy buyers who want the Palm Beach lifestyle, but with a little more land and privacy. This brand new construction project at 1140 South Ocean Boulevard was just sold this year for $55.5 million, which, believe it or not, was actually about 42% below the original listing price of $95 million. So what do you get for that astronomical price? An absolutely massive 19,000 square foot main residence with 9 bedrooms and 10.5 bathrooms, and a 4,000 square foot 4-bedroom guest house situated on 1.6 acres with 150 feet of direct ocean frontage. What makes Manalapan properties so special is that they're typically ocean to lake, meaning that you have the Atlantic Ocean on one side and Lake Worth on the other. This creates unparalleled privacy and allows for amenities like private docks with direct ocean access just a mile away. The property also features 2 custom pools with spas and a new pickleball court and room for 9 cars with garage spaces. Because let's face it, when you're spending $55 million on a house, having space for your car collection is a non-negotiable. While $55.5 million might seem astronomical, it's merely the entry point for our list today. As we move to number 9, we're stepping into a property with significant American history, a home that once served as the Winter White House for one of our most iconic presidents. Number 9 on our list is La Querida, better known as the Kennedy Winter White House. This Mediterranean revival masterpiece was designed in 1923 by Addison Meisner, the architect who defined the look and feel of Palm Beach. Originally built for Rodman Wanamaker, heir to the Wanamaker department store fortune, it cost just $50,000 at the time, which is equivalent to about $2 million today. That number alone tells you how significant this estate was even in its early days. The Kennedy family purchased the home in 1933 for just $120,000, and it became one of the most iconic presidential residences outside of the White House itself. John F. Kennedy recovered from back surgery here, wrote sections of its Pulitzer Prize-winning book Profiles in Courage, and even drafted parts of his inaugural address. World leaders were entertained here, and the estate became a central backdrop to moments of American history. After changing hands several times, it sold in 2020 for $70 million to developer Carl Panattoni. Its estimated value today is around $85 million, given its irreplaceable historical pedigree and prime location at 1095 North Ocean Boulevard. Unlike most Palm Beach homes, which are simply luxury estates, La Querida represents living history. For collectors of trophy properties, that's something you just can't put a price on. Moving from presidential history to sheer opulence, our number 8 spot takes us to a property that broke records when it sold just a few years ago. An estate whose name, La Follia, appropriately translates to madness in Italian, which is exactly what its price tag might seem like to most people. In 2019, La Follia sold for over $105 million, setting a record for Palm Beach and making headlines around the world. Designed with old-world European flair, La Follia features elaborate hand-painted ceilings, custom marble floors, intricate moldings, and perfectly manicured gardens that look like something out of a Florentine villa. Its architectural detailing is a direct nod to Italian Renaissance design, making it stand out from the Meisner-inspired Mediterranean estates Palm Beach is mostly known for. Location also plays a massive role in its value. Sitting in the ultra-prestigious estate section of Palm Beach, the property combines one of the island's largest stretches of ocean frontage with extreme privacy. privacy, an almost impossible combination. Today, just a few years later, La Folia is valued between $120 and $130 million, proving that in Palm Beach, record-breaking sales often become the new baseline for value across the board. For buyers, it's less about owning a home and more about holding a global trophy asset. While La Folia broke records in its day, our number 7 property pushed the ceiling even higher. Let's move on to an oceanfront masterpiece that traded hands for nearly $110 million in 2022, yet remarkably still remains somewhat anonymous, a testament to the discretion that many Palm Beach transactions maintain. At number 7 is a nearly 30,000 square foot Mediterranean-inspired mansion that sold for $109.6 million in 2022. Set on 2.6 acres with 270 feet of direct ocean frontage, it's one of Palm Beach's most impressive estates. What sets it apart is its rare ocean-to-lake configuration, offering both Atlantic views and tons of lake frontage with a private dock. This dual waterfront setup allows the owner to dock a yacht out back while enjoying sunrises over the ocean in the front. Sold discreetly through Lawrence Moen's Associates, this property features 9 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, multiple loggias, and a suite of modern luxuries. Today, it's estimated around $115 to $125 million and would likely command even more if it ever returned to market. If an ocean-to-lake estate isn't rare enough, our number 6 property takes exclusivity even further with a private island all of its own. Number 6 on our list is something even Palm Beach billionaires rarely achieve: complete island privacy. Tarpon Island, a 2.2-acre private island in the Lake Worth Inner Channel, sold for $152 million in 2024. Accessible only by private bridge or boat, it includes a 12,000 square foot mansion, tennis court, pool, and expansive dock facilities. What makes it extraordinary is its rarity. Private islands in Palm Beach are virtually impossible to recreate today due to environmental restrictions, making Tarpon Island one of the ultimate status symbols. It's not just about a luxury home, it's a fully private compound with 360-degree water views. Since the purchase, plans have been filed for major renovations and expansion, which could push its value to around $170 million. For the buyer, this isn't just a home, it's a one-of-a-kind legacy property that can never be replicated. From a private island, we move to number 5, an estate with Silicon Valley roots that later caught the eye of one of the world's top tech billionaires. Our number 5 spot goes to the former estate of Netscape co-founder Jim Clark at 2000 South Ocean Boulevard. In 2021, the tech billionaire purchased this oceanfront compound for just over $94 million, making headlines with its high-price sale. This impressive estate stands out for its prime location, modern construction, and state-of-the-art amenities, offering a sharp contrast to the island's many historic mansions. With both Clark and later billionaire Larry Ellison tied to this property, it highlights how tech wealth is reshaping a community once dominated by old money and finance. Since the sale, values have continued climbing, and the property is now estimated around $200 million. For Clark, selling this property to billionaire Larry Ellison for another record-breaking price, which we will get to shortly, allowed him to retire to a more modest $12 million mansion out in Wellington. Clark's $94 million buy was impressive, but our number 4 property quickly raised the bar, setting yet another Palm Beach record. At number 4 is 535 North County Road, which sold in 2021 for a record-breaking $122.7 million to Scott Schleifer, co-founder of Tiger Global. The land was once a part of Donald Trump's former estate, later subdivided by Russian billionaire Dmitry Rybolovlev and developed into this 21,000 square foot mansion by Mark Pulte. The estate features 9 bedrooms, a pool, outdoor movie theater, gym, sauna, and even a hair salon. What made this sale especially remarkable is that it was delivered fully turnkey, furnished, decorated with museum-quality art, and stocked with luxury details. Schleifer could literally walk into the home with just a suitcase and call it his own. Since then, its value has jumped to an estimated $140 million, underscoring the demand for brand new construction in Palm Beach. Buyers are willing to pay a premium for move-in ready properties, avoiding the costly and time-consuming renovations often required with older estates. At number 3 is a very expensive Larry Ellison acquisition. Remember when we mentioned Jim Clark's high-profile $94 million purchase at number 5? 5? Well, we're back just 1 year later with a $79 million increase. In 2022, the Oracle founder Larry Ellison paid $173 million for Gemini, a Manalapan estate previously owned by Jim Clark, spanning from the Atlantic Ocean to Lake Worth, making it the most expensive residential sale in Florida at the time. The property includes a 62,000 square foot main house, guest homes, beach cottages, and even an underground tunnel system designed for both luxury and privacy. It's 1,200 feet of ocean frontage, 1,300 feet directly on Lake Worth, and lush tropical landscaping make it a true private paradise. For Ellison, who already owns trophy properties worldwide, Gemini is more than just a home. It's a portfolio centerpiece now valued at over $200 million. While Ellison bought an existing compound, number 2 is even rarer. A billionaire assembling multiple oceanfront parcels to build a custom estate from the ground up. At number 2 is William Lauder's bold land assemblage in Palm Beach's prestigious estate section. In 2023, the Estee Lauder heir spent about $160 million acquiring multiple adjacent oceanfront parcels, a nearly impossible feat in a market where land is scarce and neighbors rarely sell. Instead of settling for an existing mansion, Lauder is creating a custom compound with a main residence, guest homes, and extensive gardens. This strategy gives him a blank canvas to design exactly what he wants while securing one of the largest stretches of ocean frontage in town. Once complete, experts estimate the estate could be worth around $250 million or more. It's a rare example of how generational wealth isn't just buying luxury, it's reshaping Palm Beach itself. And that brings us to number 1, the crown jewel of Palm Beach real estate, a property so iconic it's considered a true American landmark. At the very top of our list is, you guessed it, Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach's most iconic estate. Built in the 1920s by serial heiress Marjorie Merriweather Post, it cost $7 million at the time, equivalent to about $132 million today. The property spans 17 acres, features 126 rooms, and covers 62,000 square feet, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean to the Lake Worth Lagoon. Donald Trump purchased Mar-a-Lago in 1985 for just $10 million in what many call one of the greatest real estate deals in U.S. history. A decade later, he converted it into a private club while maintaining a residence for his family. Its Mediterranean revival design, rare materials, and waterfront location make it one of Palm Beach's largest and most unique properties. Today, Mar-a-Lago is valued between $350 million and $725 million, according to some experts, depending on who you ask. But beyond its staggering price tag, it carries a national historic landmark status and global recognition as Trump's winter White House. It's not just a luxury estate, it's a cultural and political symbol that stands unmatched in Palm Beach real estate. If you're noticing a pattern, you're absolutely right. These extraordinary properties share several key characteristics. They're all located in Palm Beach's most prestigious areas, primarily the estate section and the north end. They feature ocean to lake configurations wherever possible, historical significance, maximum privacy, and architectural distinction that simply cannot be replicated today. The ultra-luxury market in Palm Beach operates by different rules than the rest of the country. These aren't just homes, they're irreplaceable trophies that the world's wealthiest individuals compete to own, often viewing them as stores of value that appreciate more reliably than traditional investments. If you're in the market for a luxury property in Palm Beach, whether you're looking at $5 million or $50 million, let's talk. My contact information is below, and I'd be happy to schedule a private consultation to discuss your specific real estate goals in Palm Beach. If you've enjoyed this tour of Palm Beach's most extraordinary estates, you'll love my next video, the exclusive driving tour of Palm Beach Island. We'll cruise past some of the most prestigious addresses in the country and see what life looks like in one of the wealthiest enclaves in the world. Click the video on your screen now, and I'll see you there.